Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to talk about how to disassemble the new K2 Mini and Hybrid X Mini. Stay tuned. So as the new Hybrid X Minis and K2 Minis have been out there for a while now that have our updated drive key, which is non-shearing, we thought we'd do a quick video on how to disassemble them and put them back together again. The system is quite a bit different in some regards to what we had before, especially when it comes to the bolt assembly. So we'll talk about that and how to take them apart for sharpening or for whatever other reasons you'd want to take them apart, cleaning or what have you, and an easy way to put them back together. So the first thing I'd like to get started is with the tools that you're going to need. So with this new system, you're going to need a T6 bit. You can go to Harbor Freight and buy the little mini pack for like $3.99 that has all the other bits in it and a nice little driver all included. I just recently found, I don't know how long these have been out, but this one is made by Craftsman, and it is super cool and super tiny, and it has all the bits that you would ever need to take care of your Afflictor Broadheads and probably some stuff on your bow and your other equipment. You may want to consider it. Runs about $9. I think I found this at Home Depot, but it's just super compact and it won't open as long as you have the driver in the package. So this fits right in my bow box really easy. I've been actually carrying it in my pack, but I really like it, and the bits are high quality too. But anyway, I have the T6 bit in here now, and we are going to use the K2 Mini for our example. So now with this new system, we are using a sex bolt. So that bolt now passes all the way through the tip of the ferrule, making it a much stronger tip assembly. Before, if you remember, we had 2 screws that went in there, but now we have a complete pass-through bolt. So you'll need your T6 to go ahead and loosen that bolt. Now, if all of a sudden you're spinning and not much is happening, you're probably working the female part of the bolt. Just go ahead and turn it over, and you can back out easily the male portion. And then just let that fall to the side. Now, you will often see that this bolt just won't drop out like your other screws did, but if you just put a little bit of pressure with your driver, it'll pop out, and you can just grab it with your fingers and work it out of the bottom of the ferrule. If it's still stuck, like this one is, you can go ahead and push on it a little bit more, and it'll pop right out like that. So here we have our complete bolt. As you'll notice right out of the gate, besides the tip bolt, the drive key is totally different on this. We are using our non-shearing drive key, which is a big relief to some of you that were changing out the shearing drive keys and having trouble. I know it was a little difficult until you learned the trick, and then nobody had a problem with it, but it is a little bit of a pain in the neck. So with this, you no longer have to do that. So once you have that tip assembly out, all you have to do is grab the very tip of the broadhead here, and you can just pull it forward. If you're worried about the blades, you can pull the drive key back and just grab a hold of a blade like this and just pull forward like that. You'll see a tip cap on one side. You can go ahead and pop that off. Don't pop it too hard, because if it goes flying off the table and onto your carpet, you're likely to only find it with your vacuum cleaner. Remove your tip, and now you can slide your blades down the ferrule, and this new drive key simply pulls straight out, straight in. So before, with this older drive key assembly, you had to have a little bit of a hook process, and you had to really monkey around with getting it in the exact right position. Not too hard to do, but kind of a pain in the neck. So with this new drive key, just slides in and out really easy. And so then you're left with the ferrule and the blades. So to reassemble this broadhead, say you had to take it apart to clean it, or you wanted to sharpen your blades, you're going to go ahead and put it back together. So as you see these blades come together, those first 2 slots are the drive key slot, okay? And you want to line those up as best as possible. Slide that down into the ferrule. And once you have those lined up, you just take your drive key, and you'll see where the drive key hole still is, so the barrel of the drive key has to go through that area, but you just go ahead and slide it in. And then once you have that barrel in the middle, you can pull it completely towards the tip. So now that you have your drive key in the right place and your blades in place and pulled your drive key toward the tip, you can go ahead and pull your blades up and then put the tip back on. Take your tip cap, seat it. Once you have the tip cap on, you just go ahead and push that assembly back down. And it doesn't matter if you're open and closed here, as long as you're clear of the blades, you can go ahead and put your sex bolt back in. And you want to make sure that you're lined up real well here. Sometimes if you're having some difficulty, if you take your screwdriver, since these parts are small, you can use your screwdriver to help line up that sex bolt and it'll drop right in. Then you just get the other side. Then you just get the other side, the actual screw. Start it in, tighten it up till it's all snug, and there you have fully assembled your new K2 Mini or Hybrid X Mini. It should move really silky smooth with no issues, and then freely lock down into the O-ring, and there you have it.